go along in a forward catwalk? Well, we want that to happen across the side of the pool. Now, in order to do that, we have to ask the Dolphins to go on an A to B. Now, all an A to B is basically a point from the A point to a B point. So I'm going to point Avalon over to Vanessa and Anne, and that's just going to give them a placement on where to go, and that's what we're looking for. So Anne's just going to point them on back, and Vanessa and Anne reinforce them, and these are exactly what we're looking for. Now the next step is we're going to send Cody over. Vanessa and Anne are going to give him that hand signal, and they gave him that early bridge, so he knows exactly what we were looking for. All right, and we're just going to point him back, and he's done a great job with that. Now the next step, what we want to do is to increase their duration. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask Avalon over. Ollie's going to get us that point over. And Vanessa and Anne are going to give him that SD, and they're going to let him go a little bit further. He did pretty good. Although he did not get that bridge, because he was a little bit crooked, but otherwise he did really good. So I'm going to reinforce the LRS anyway, just to let him know that he did a pretty good job. So we're going to move on with Cody, and the next step is to incorporate a new hand signal. They already know the one hand signal, but this is different behavior, so we're going to incorporate a different hand signal. So Amber moves her arm out, and he took that, and Vanessa and Anne were just a point, so a reference point. So we're going to go ahead and do that with Avalon. What do you think, Avalon? You think you can do it? You do? All right, so let's go ahead and ask him. You notice Vanessa and Anne faded out, so here comes Avalon up at the exact point. And because he came out at that point and he didn't use any help, I'm going to go ahead and bridge him. He did a good job. All right, and the next step is to fade Anne and Vanessa out completely. So Amber's going to go ahead and give Cody that SD, or that hand signal, and see if he comes up in the right spot. And he did a great job, so let's hear it for Cody! Now, in order for a behavior to be completely trained, it has to occur on both sides of the pool. So not only can they do it on that side, but we also want them to do it on this side. So we're going to go ahead and ask Avalon and Cody to do it together, because that's another part of the criteria of the behavior. All right, so here we go. They're going over. Anne and Vanessa are just that reference point for them. To see if they can work cooperatively together. Excellent job, Cody and Avalon. So we're going to spend some time with them, reinforce it, and let them know that they did a really, really good job, and that is exactly what we were looking for. We want to remember to end all of our sessions on success. That way they're always more fun and unpredictable. Well, folks, we really enjoyed having you behind the scenes and giving you a special glimpse of the bond that we share with our animals. To learn about them and to want to protect them and the oceans of our world for generations to come. To have them in our